Hello, everyone. It is Friday. I've just taken a shower and brushed my hair, and that's pretty much all I do. So, yay, you get a routine. Anyways, I have bought 3 books, and this was actually yesterday I bought these 3 books. So, I didn't give it an update. On the book I'm currently reading, Alex and Eliza Love Story, I love it. It's a really cute little story, and I love Hamilton the musical, and it's nice to see a lot more character between the two, and just all the characters, especially like Peggy, who didn't get anything, and in the musical, you just don't see a lot of this banter you're getting with the book, and it's really, really nice, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay, moving on to the books I bought yesterday. I bought 3. So I decided I'm going to start my King collection, and with the book that I started reading, I'll probably start over when I want to finish this book, because I was listening to an audiobook, and that is Carrie by Stephen King. Now, the audiobook I listened to had a introduction from King himself, and that was really, really nice to listen to, and hear kind of the making of this book and everything going on behind the scenes of this book. This is his first novel, and I think that's how I'm going to read King, is how published dates. So this was his very first book that he ever wrote. He had a lot of short stories. Maybe we'll get to short stories some other time, but when it comes to the novels, I'm going to read them in publication order. So Carrie being his first novel. Okay, so the next one, there's 2 books. It's a series, and I think actually the next book might be a companion novel, because I don't know. I haven't read this book. It says it's a sequel, but I feel like it might be just a companion novel by looking at the description of the sequel, rather than looking at this. And it's called #Murder Trending, and it's it says, "Welcome to the near future, where good and honest citizens can enjoy watching the executions of society's most infamous convicted felons." Streaming live on the Postman app from the suburbanized prison island Alcatraz 2.0. When 17-year-old Dee Guerra wakes up in a haze, lying on the ground of a dimly lit warehouse, she realizes she's about to be the next victim of the app. Knowing hardened criminals are getting a taste of their own medicine in this place is one thing, but Dee refuses to roll over and die for a heinous crime she didn't commit. Can Dee and her newly formed posse, the Death Row Breakfast Club, prove she's innocent before she ends up wrongfully murdered for the world to see? Or will the Postman's cast of executioners kill them off one by one? So this kind of sounds interesting, and the other one is a reality show. So I think that one might be a companion novel to this rather than a sequel. But I have to read this book to find out. I almost bought the second book, but I thought there was a buy 2 get 1 free on all paperbacks. And the other one, they didn't have a paperback for it. But they didn't. So I ended up buying 3 books that I didn't need to spend that much money. But this one was 20% off. This one wasn't as expensive as I thought King's books were going to be. So it goes by on the back. It says it was $8. This one was $10 before the 20% off deal. And then this one was $5.98. So I spent like 20 something bucks yesterday Really shouldn't have spent that much money. I wasn't expecting to buy this. But it sounds like a thriller, and it kind of sounds interesting. I'm not sure. It's called The Wrong Sister by T.E. Woods. Oh, I didn't say who this is by. This is by Gretchen McNeil, this book. This one sounds like a thriller. I don't know, about twin sisters. I think it's about twin sisters. Maybe? Or doppelganger? I don't know. It's not even twins. Oh, maybe they're twins. They don't know. They just look alike. I don't know. That's that. Alright, and I work at GameStop. So I pre-ordered, he's actually down here. Okay, I actually pre-ordered him and Groot, but I ended up not liking Groot when I looked at him. So I decided to just not get him. I'm just not going to get him. So this is Venom Rocket. I thought he looked a lot better. I wasn't even going to get him. I was going to get Groot, and then I ended up pre-ordering both of them, and then I ended up getting the one I wasn't going to get in the beginning. So that's Venom Rocket. And then I got this guy because I'm meeting Kevin Conroy in like a couple of weeks. So, and I'm hoping to have him sign it. It's a cute little Batman. Here's Batman on here. And then on the back, you see we have Joker. And then on the cape, let's see if you can see him. Yeah. There's Batman and Catwoman. And then if you flip up the cape, there is, I guess we can turn him upside down. It's Batgirl. I don't know if you can see her. She's right there. Yeah, there you go. There's Batgirl. And then if you look at his feet, there's Poison Ivy right there. And then Catwoman over here. And then on the bottom, is the Riddler. Is the Jim Lee's, who created Batman, original little plushy dude. I have one complaint. I actually have a complaint about this. It's well made, but I have a complaint. Robin is not on this thing. How do people like Catwoman, Poison Ivy, the Riddler, and even possibly Batgirl end up on this, but Robin doesn't? One of the Robins, at least. Like, doesn't matter which one, but Robin. He's like one of the oldest characters. I mean, the Joker makes sense because of the Joker. But like, when you have people like Catwoman, you can make a decent argument for Catwoman. But Poison Ivy, you can't make a strong enough argument to have her over Robin. Batgirl, you can make a pretty good argument. Catwoman, you can make a decent argument. But Poison Ivy, the Riddler, you can't make a decent argument over them, over Robin. Like, why? Why? Why is Robin not on this thing? Ah! I was gonna laugh if Robin was, like, on the butt. But he's not. And I thought he might have been on here with Batgirl. But he's not. The cape is Batman and Catwoman kissing, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure. I would have been kind of happier if it was just, I don't know, more Batman. It's just not. I don't know how I feel about Batman and Catwoman. I still haven't decided how I feel about that couple. I need to see more of it. And then the Joker. The Joker looks scary. Good night. He's gonna give me nightmares. Look at that. Just take a look at it. Anyways, I have a complaint, and that is there's no Robin. Robin is nowhere. Oh, Batman is also, wait, hold on. Yeah. Batman's on his little gloves right there. He's on the gloves. It's cute. That's Batman. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely Batman. There's no Robin. I've looked all over this thing. There is no sign of any Robin. There's 5 of them. 5 Robins, and not one of them is on this thing. 5 Robins. 5 different Robins. And possibly more. That's just the ones coming to mind right now. And yeah, I need a little Nightwing to just go with him, and then, yeah. I'm thinking Kevin Conroy is the legendary voice actor for Batman. He's been the Batman in the Arkham games, and he's been Batman in multiple movies and TV shows. So I think he's gonna sign there. And I think if I ever got to meet Mark Hamill, which is a big if, I would want him to sign the back. Because if you didn't know, Mark Hamill has voiced the Joker in many, many, many Batman TV shows, movies, games, you name it, it's probably Mark Hamill. Most likely. So he's a really good voice actor as well. So I'd have him sign right there on the back. But I think I'm going to have Kevin sign here on the front, and it's going to look really cool. So he's also really soft. Like this part's like, it's not as soft, but it is kind of soft. But right there, his like face part is super soft, and I like to like press right there. Anyways, I'm just still upset about this Robin thing. Ugh. Okay, I might need to reread the box. There might be a reason why Robin's not on here. Let's see. Here's the box. Okay, it says, "Long live the Bat." Jim Lee is the world-renowned comic book artist, designer, and publisher whose impeccable artistic style shaped the iconic designs of Batman that fans across the world have come to know and love. No, I think that is a typo. He's known, yeah, that's supposed to be he's. Ooh, they didn't proofread this. Okay. He's known for his incredible, detailed, and dynamic artistic style, and earned several accolades for illustrating the most prominent comic books and graphic novels from DC Comics, including Batman Hush, Superman for Tomorrow, and All-Star Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. Then why is Robin not on this? The DZNR Jim Lee edition from the Yumi series pays tribute to this iconic artist, publisher, and legend. I mean, it's cool. It just doesn't have Robin. It don't tell me why there's no Robin on here. Anyways, it's really cool. Okay, that's enough for this update. That there's no rating involved. Alright, I'll see you guys in another one. Bye! Hey everyone, so it is an update. Yesterday, I went and seen The Lion King with my family. It's still meh. There's a couple of things that I kind of noticed that I didn't hear a lot of people talking about. I think they're just little things, and I was already nitpicking the movie. One of them being how Circle of Life seemed to be offbeat with what was happening. Like, okay, the first time you see Pride Rock is that big boom, and then like there it is, and you hear Circle. There's this like beat, that's loud beat, Circle of Life, and there you go. There's Pride Rock. That's like an iconic thing. It seemed to be offbeat, like it was the boom, then it it wasn't like in sync with each other. And then when like Rafiki held up Simba, it was supposed to be another boom, you know? They got the title card correct. Good job. You got the title card. But like the boom seemed to be earlier than what what it's supposed to be like. Yes. Also, why? Okay, we're not going to even mention the, emotionless lions. The terrible CGI of the lions. But looking at the night sky looked really fake sometimes. I don't know, it looked CGI sometimes. I was like, okay. It is what it is. Fake. It looked fake. There was a kid who started screaming at Scar. I think Scar terrified her. Scar terrifies me, and Scar in this movie is a lot more terrifying than Scar in the cartoon. Voice acting, not that great. Timon and Pumbaa, solid. Seth Rogen and, I don't even know who plays Timon. Seth Rogen plays Pumbaa. They did it really good because they didn't just do the original lines for Timon and Pumbaa, but they also did lines of their own, and when they did that, so much better. When they were allowed to just go off of, take what was original and then just go with it, and it was just funny. It was really good when they were able to just go off, and they were the only ones that really got to go off and do their thing. And I think that was the problem for this movie, is that most of the actors weren't allowed to go off and do their own thing. James Earl Jones, who's the original voice of Mufasa, does come back, and he's the only person that is fine by doing his own lines, because he was the original voice, Anyways, I think they should do Lion King 1.5 rather than they do Lion King 2. They should do Lion King 1.5, because Lion King 1.5 is about Timon and Pumbaa, and that'll be hilarious. But how well Seth Rogen and the other guy did with Timon and Pumbaa, I think a Lion King 1.5 would be amazing with them, to be honest. And then they'll learn, hopefully, about CGI, because it was bad. Let's see. And then at the end of the movie, because I'm a 90s kid, I grew up on this. The Disney Renaissance was my, was the time period of movies I watched, of Disney movies. So, Lion King 2, Lion King 1.5. So I watched Lion King 2. Lion King 2 is about his daughter, Simba's daughter, rather than... And then there was a new show called The Lion Guard? I think that's what it was called. And it was about Kion, who... And then there was a kid behind me that was like, that's Kion! I was like, it's not! Because when the original movie came out, that's Kiara? I think that's her name. I keep thinking. But that's his daughter, not his son, who was in the show too. So that's not Kion. I was like, no, this is my movie. This is my movie. I don't know what's canon anymore in The Lion King, but I'm only accepting Lion King 2, Lion King 1.5. Just gonna stay that. I don't know. I had to go and add another kid. Just had to. I think Kion wasn't originally going to be... I think Kion wasn't going to be the king. I think Kiara was going to be the queen. And then Kion was going to be the leader of the Lion Guard, which is he was going to be a military kind of dude. I don't know. Protect the Proudlands. I don't know. I don't. Anyways, I was like, that's not Kion. No. my mom was like, I think these movies are really meant for my generation who grew up on these movies. I was like, yeah, but they're doing a terrible job of it. So, except for Aladdin. Aladdin was good. Aladdin was solid. And they are doing a sequel. Aladdin was really, really part of the Renaissance. They're doing Little Mermaid, which was also a part of the Disney Renaissance. Let's see what movies. It was like 19. Some of these are like just a few years older than me. Disney Renaissance is what I've heard it be known as, which is like late 80s to the 2000s, when they were just hammering out banger after banger of animated movies that were so good. Oh, so good. Lion King, Aladdin, Mulan, I think, was in there. Little Mermaid. Mulan looks good, by the way. I think they're taking Mulan away from the original cartoon, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think expectations are going to be that it's going to be like the original cartoon, and I think they're trying to get away from the original cartoon for Mulan. I'm just looking up. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So this refers to the decade of 1989 to 1999. That's what I thought. During which Walt Disney Studios returned to producing critically and commercially successful animated films that were mostly based on well-known stories. The animated films released by Disney during this period are The Little Mermaid, Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, and Tarzan. All of these movies are bangers. They're great. Like, The Lion King is my all-time favorite movie. I really like Mulan. Mulan's really, really good. Hercules is the same age as me? I didn't realize that. Strange. Also, if you didn't know this, The Lion King is Hamlet. And it after seeing it again, after having studied Hamlet quite a bit, yeah, it's Hamlet. I enjoy it so much. Okay. Anyways, I've just been sitting here for 10 minutes talking about Lion King and Disney and the Renaissance of Disney. Anyways, books, I haven't finished a thing. So, that's my update for... Good morning, everyone. It is now Tuesday morning, so I am going to end this vlog. I didn't get hardly any reading done. I'm almost done with Alex and Eliza love story. I've got about 100 pages, a little over 100 pages left in that book. So I am failing Bookopoly massively because I've only read one book off of my Bookopoly, and that was The Picture of Dorian Gray. But I have a graphic novel in there, so I could at least get a graphic novel done and hopefully at least one more book done in this month. I've just been in a reading slump, and I just haven't been up to reading right now. So hopefully that changes in the next month. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you're reading right now. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe subscribe. You know, I put out videos like this pretty frequently. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.